Julie. So I'm going to do a little bit of a clipper review, all right? So first things first, I was asked by some random company to review this clipper. It's a Bonve, all right? It's a 5-in-1. It's kind of cool. So first off, check it out, all right? See this? This is how you change your blade length. See that? I thought that was pretty cool. And it's wicked quiet. All right? So obviously you have to charge it in, with a cord. But there is, I wish there was a dock. That would be very cool. So I've been using it for a little bit, and I guess I would have to compare it to my Bravura. I don't think you can change out this blade. I'm not going to mess with it at this moment, but maybe you can. Oh, it doesn't look like it. But it wasn't very expensive. It's on Amazon. It's where I found the company. They emailed me, asked me to review it. So let me show you what came with it. Because if you got one, this is what you would get too. You'd get the clipper. This is the box, Bonve Pet. You would get, of course, a cord for charging. There's a pair of shears, an all-purpose grooming comb, a little brush to clean out your blade, your hair when you use it, okay, and plastic guard combs that go on it. I don't like plastic, but this thing really doesn't heat up, so I might try it on Bella a little bit today, but I usually use my Andis on her. I'm going to do, so this is hard to get off. Well, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 6 combs. Not bad, right? I did some reading online, and the reviews of most people were like, this is good for like at-home grooming, but I'm a professional groomer. So they asked me to review it and do a YouTube video. So I'm going to do an entire review on clippers, but I'm going to send this one specifically to them. Because one of my followers asked for a clipper review. So I wanted to show you using this. So it's on its lowest setting, shortest setting. And the top of the blade is plastic, I imagine. But I've been using this for like clean feet and stuff, and so far it's all right. I don't have any complaints. So I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to clean Bella's feet for you. This is Bella. She's a Havanese. So when I clean her feet, and most dogs' feet, I cradle them in the back. As you can see, I'm cradling her. She's little. I cradle that foot, all right? You want to get all of the hair. She has hair. She's a Havanese. Out from between those little toes. I have to say this one thing. Sorry, Wahl, but sometimes the Wahl has a tendency to nick. This has not nicked. It's really quiet, and I don't know how powerful it would be for a groom, to be honest with you, but I really like it for clean feet, and it's not very expensive at all. So for new groomers, at this point, I would say if you were looking for a cheap 5-in-1, inexpensive 5-in-1, I don't know about its, long-term quality. I've only charged it once, but I've used it several times. That this would be something you might want to try out. So you can see I'm cradling her foot, give her support. And this is prep work I'm doing before her bath, just in case you're wondering. It's been 6 weeks, so she's dirty because she do good playing. You can get in between the feet, in between those paw pads, and get that mat out. See that? I hope you can see that. Look at it. Without hurting her or fussing at her fussing at all. There's a mat in between her toes, which is pretty thick. Oh my goodness. Wow. She got into something. There's like a stick in there. Wow, it's hard. But she did. That must have hurt. Oh my goodness. See? Aw, oh baby. That came right out. She's going to be so much happier. So now that my freezer turned off, where I store my raw dog food for clients, you can hear it. Pretty quiet. It's really light. Actually, let me do the Bravura for this one. All right, I also use my Bravura on the lowest setting. Quiet. Bravura is stronger, for sure. I know some groomers for bigger dogs will like use the 10 blade in their Andis for paws. I'm not doing that. Some people scissor. That's not me. So I'm just checking in between her pads. Make sure there's nothing else in there. So let me do this one last leg with the Bonve pet. I'm going to try and make it one longer. Let me see. I'm going to come over here and hope you can see. So it's not as strong. I'm definitely noticing it's not as strong as the Andis, but it's still doing it. I mean, it's not as strong as the Wahl, excuse me. But it's getting in there. It goes back to the short. And it's pulling out that hair between those pads. It's trimming it around like it does with all the others. Like I said, since I've been using this, I was worried about it nicking, and it has not. You can see, turn my arms up. Sorry you're looking at my pit. Acceptable. Okay, now I'm going to use it for her underbelly. Let's see what happens here. Nice and soft. I'm going to do one side with the Bonve pet. And the other with my Bravura. Sanitary. Gentle. Good girl, Bella. For those of you watching, Bella is a paralegal. If you follow my stories on Insta or Facebook, this is Rupert's secretary, and Rupert is in love with her. I just did Rupert earlier. Okay, so now Bravura for the other side of the belly. Just as carefully, just as respectfully. Sorry, my phone is going off. It's the girls, Melanie and Janine. So I'm going to lift up and show you her underbelly, all right? Sorry, baby. That side was done with the Bonve pet. This side done with the Wahl Bravura. There you go. Right? Now, I gotta say about the Bravura first. I'm not knocking it because it's one of my favorites. Okay, it's a 5-in-1 for those of you new groomers who don't know. All right, it's 9, 10, 15, 30, 40 blades. All right, blade numbers, and it comes. Wahl makes slide-on attachment combs as well. I still can't believe that is hard. You hear that? She is going to be a happy, happy girl now that that's gone. What that is? Something. Maybe it's like sap. Anyway, all right. So those are those two. So now I'm going to do her under her armpits. One with the Bonve pet because she has a tendency to tangle because she has hair. So I always gently. This is a very vulnerable area. All grooming areas for dogs are vulnerable, just so you know. But I'm using this on the lowest setting. And I always scoop out under the arms. It's a high friction area. This does come with the cord for charging, but it does not come with a block. So you have to have an available USB port. This girl gets a lot of activity, so I gotta make sure she does not get matted in these areas. Super sensitive areas. Kind of feels like it's getting a little loud right now. All right, so that's with the Bonve pet, and then with the Bravura on, double check, the 40. Or the shortest, the 9. Matt. Go. What you been doing? Swimming? I gotta get that out of there. It's into her skin. I usually don't go that low. All right. Prep work done. Equal so far-ish. Bravura comes with a docking station. And I know I could do a full haircut with it. I'm going to go charge this thing because I jinxed myself now. It's starting to go low. See you in a bit. So let's get into Andis, one of the most popular cordless out there, Pulse ZR2. It's a little heavier, of course, than the Bravura. It's a little heavier than some of the corded clippers, but that's the battery. When you get it, it comes with a docking station and it comes with a battery. You can also order another battery so that you have backup. But I have done like 3 standard poodles in a day on this dude on a single charge. So here's the other thing, all right? Normally, you've got your Andis blades. A lot of people use buttercuts or another kind that is compatible. So you have your blade drive inside here. This is your clip. So you slide it on, clip it in. It's a little louder, but has 5 speeds. That's the lowest. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, one of the things I'm not nuts about is the on-off switch there. I wish there was a button, okay? That's awkward for me because I have little hands, I guess, that's why. All right, so Bella today is gonna get a 1/2 inch. So Wahl makes snap-on combs, all right? And this is what I normally use. So you put it, oops, here we go. You put it on the back of the blade, you push forward and snap down, all right? Getting them off, push forward, lift up, okay? You don't want to pull your blade up with your snap-on comb, all right? One other thing I want to show you just a second. All right, so the Wahl snap-on combs are the most popular, all right, because they snap on. Andis did come out with magnetic combs, and let me show you how these work. Personally, not crazy about them. I've actually had one fall off with the 10 blade, and in the middle of a groom, the magnet is not strong enough for me. You can use them either, if you can see here, 30 blade. If you switch this little thing here, then it is appropriate for a 10 blade, all right? So then it just goes, you can see the magnet, right? You gotta make sure you got it in place right. So you start again at the bottom. No, wrong. I haven't used this in a while because I'm not nuts about them, all right? Just gonna be honest, I'm not endorsed. Look at that. What the heck? It's on 10 blade setting. There it is. So, yeah, that's one of the things I didn't like. Just be honest. So, it came off, just like that, in the middle of a groom, and boom, bad groom. I gave it away for free. Didn't hurt the dog at all, but that's why. So I'm going to show you the difference between this and something else I have recently found to use in conjunction with my Andis Pulse ZR2. All right, so I'm going to get rid of these bad boys. These are for sale, cheap. If anybody really likes them, I'll sell you mine. I got 2 sets. I got the ones with the color code, and I got the black ones. Just putting that out there. All right, so I have, Bella has been sprayed with Hide Your Grooming Style. All right, I use that prior to haircuts, dogs that get haircuts. All right, and fluffing her up. Make sure you don't bend your wrist. Okay, fluffing her up. She's already been fluffed. So I'm just going to go in with the regular sized blade, all right, and the Wahl clip-on with the 1/2 inch. All right. Nothing wrong with it. I just found something I prefer that I like better. Ready? So those little rolls coming off, it's really satisfactory. All right. She's older and her coat is breaking down. So you can see the landscape that you're covering, right? Not bad. She's a medium-sized dog, all right? Not bad, but you ready? All right, at Hershey this year, oh, see? Hold on. All right. This is one of the reasons why I like what I'm about to show you. So push up, take off your blade, lift up, slide off your blade. You ready for this bad boy? These are from Fur Zone. I think it's Master Cuts. A wide blade, dude. 10 WF. You can get these at Pet Store Direct. All right, that's where I got it at Hershey. You slide that baby on just as usual. All right, snap it in. They have different size, different length guard combs. They have 10, they have 7, they have 5, they have 30. They have the most commonly used blades, all right, and guard attachments. This guy going on, the first time I put it on, I was like, whoa, wicked easy. Way better than the Wahl snap-on comb. You put it, as usual, like you would with any snap-on comb, under the blade, right in the back, by the blade drive hinge. That's it, dude. Like, seriously. It's that easy. It's like seamless. There's also a little grippy area here for if you need it, but you don't. All right, so you ready? I'm going to turn Bella around here. Now let's watch. I love the finish. I think that's part of the reason why my finishes have been really good since I got back from Hershey. I'm not going to lie. It's because of this guy. So I'm sorry it got cloudy. It's going to rain here. So here we go. A lot more, I like to say, it covers a lot more real estate. All right? And I'm going to do the rest of her groom with this blade and this attachment. So you can see what I'm talking about. Going a little slower than usual here to sew for your educational purposes. Let me see if I can get you guys a better view if I bring her down a little. Ready? Girls are blowing up. Sorry for all the dings. Underneath. Boom. I'm not so much, she gets a pet cut. I'm not so worried about her conformation right now. This is just a regular old pet cut. Look at that. Taking down that length. I am not using a grooming loop with Bella because I know her. She knows me, and I am on her. New groomers, until you get to this place of energy and connection with your dogs, always use safety devices. All right? I know she's not going to be jumping off my table. Something big must be happening with Janine and Melanie because they're blowing me up. But, all right, so this is not about grooming technique. This is about the clipper, right? And I love it. She's got a little, she's old, so her skin is loose. She's a little overweight. Olga taught me, pull the skin a little this way, get on the side of the spine so you don't bump on top. Groomer tip. You can use this guy, big guys, little guys, medium guys. I do prefer the Bravura for smaller dogs, but I'm so in love with this blade right now that I'm using it on all my dogs that take a ½ inch, and the majority of them do, because it's a good length for pets. So not only has it allowed me to cover more real estate in one swipe, but I really love the finish that this blade brings with this. This guy is my workhorse, my go-to, all right? Along with my Wahl Bravura. The Bonve pet, I think, is good for beginners if you can't quite afford a Bravura yet, or if you're an at-home groomer, doing it yourself. But if you're a professional groomer, for me right now, I've never tried the Andis Pulsel i5, which is the new cordless 5-in-1. But, so I have nothing to compare it to other than this Bonve, but I can tell you right now, Janine did a review on the Andis 5-in-1 versus the Wahl Bravura, and you can go to Grooms by Janine and watch that. But for me, they're the only two I care to use. On my wall, over there, right here, I'll show you. I have an Andis so over there I have an Andis AGC 2-speed, and I have the Ultra Edge. I don't touch them anymore. Not at all. I don't even touch them. Now that I got the Pulse CR, they're just sitting there. Anybody want to purchase 2 clippers, or at least one? Let me know. I don't use them. All right, so I'm going to turn Bella around for you. Just show the other side real quick. A lot of people like corded clippers. This is my go-to, my workhorse. I can rely on it. I know it keeps the charge. I also made a video about how to change the blade drive assembly on this. So go watch that, all right? So new groomers, here's just a little rundown for you. And for those of you who may be Wahl preferred, or I don't know how to say the one with the H, Heisen something. Is it Heineken? No. For those of you, I'm not dogging anybody. I'm just saying these are my preferences, all right? Wahl is an amazing company. They are fixing their 5-in-1 blade thing. Something big is happening. They're fixing that 5-in-1 blade issue. Andis is wicked supportive, also very good company, and proud to be doing a review. So I hope this helped. This is all I have for clippers, so I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope this helped. Please remember, I know there's a lot of you watching. Can you just hit the subscribe button so I know? Send me a message about the videos. Let me know how I'm doing. I really want to know and make sure that whatever this content is that you're watching, what your reaction is to it, so that I can make sure to, bring you content that's relevant, that matters, all right? So this beautiful girl, can you already see the finish? I'll take pictures after and add them to the end. I love, love, love the wide blade with the power of the Andis ZR2. I love, love, love the rechargeable base, blade, weight, grip, feel of the Bravura lithium battery. Lasts a very long time. I have 2 of them and I only use one. And then as the Kamado, sorry, not the Kamado, my bad. I had to go charge this Bonve Pet. This for the everyday groomer, or if at home, if you want to do, some clean feed on your dog. I don't think this is a bad way for you guys to go. It is available on Amazon. Okay? All right. So Bella and I thank you for your time today. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and like and make any comments that you want, and I will get back to you. Tell me what you need. I'm here for you. Jilly Mooch out. Love you much.